Hello students, welcome to the channel and you are watching the Ultimate English Teacher and Lecturer. The theme of the poem A Poison Tree by William Blake. In A Poison Tree, the speaker presents a powerful argument against the suppression of anger. By clearly laying out the benefits of talking about anger and the consequences of keeping negative emotions within, the poem implies to the reader that the suppression of anger is morally dangerous, leading only to more anger or even violence. The speaker presents two distinct scenarios to illustrate the danger of suppressing anger. In the first two lines of the poem, the speaker describes admitting his or her wrath to a friend. As soon as the speaker does so, this wrath ends. Honesty and frankness, the speaker makes clear, causes anger to disappear. By contrast, as described in line 2 through line 16 of the poem details the negative consequences of suppressed anger. In these lines, the speaker does not open up about being angry. Instead, the speaker actively trains to his or her wrath as if it were a garden, watering it with fears and tears, and sunning it with smiles and cunning. Deceit in a way that indicates a kind of morbid pleasure. The speaker's careful cultivation of this rage garden implies an inability to move on from whatever made the speaker angry in the first place, as well as the self-perpetuating nature of negatively emotions. Anger encourages fear, despair, and deceit, which in turn simply nourish more anger. The suppression of emotion thus begins a cycle of fostering negativity that eventually takes on a life of its own. Through the growth of the tree and its poisonous apple, the repression of anger is shown to cause a chain reaction that makes the problem far worse than it would have been had the speaker and the forgers talked through their issues. The poisonous growth contrasts with the simple way in which the anger was eliminated in the first scenario, when it was told. Through this contrast, the poem makes clear a moral choice: either talk and find solutions or keep quiet and enable the far-reaching, poisonous effect that come when people hold their angry emotions too close to the chest. Implicit in the poem, then, is the idea that the root of human conflict grows from the inability to find common ground through meaningful communication. The fact that at the end of the poem the speaker is glad to find the enemy lying dead beneath the tree shows the way in which, in the second scenario, the anger increasingly dominates the way the speaker sees other human beings. The speaker becomes a host for the growth of anger, which feeds on others' pain. The poem then suggests and warns against the fact that anger is an all-consuming emotion when allowed to grow unchecked. A Poison Tree ultimately makes a powerful argument in favor of opening up and trusting in the human capacity for empathy and understanding. The alternative, the poem argues, is far more dangerous. Students, don't forget to subscribe the channel so that you can get all the videos at first. Thank you for watching.